Possum Magic, written by Mem Fox and illustrated by Julie Vivas. Once upon a time, but not very long ago, deep in the Australian bush lived two possums. Their names were Hush and Grandma Poss. Grandma Poss made bush magic. She made wombats blue, kookaburras pink, she made dingoes smile, and she made emus shrink. But best of all, the magic she made was to make Hush invisible. There's all the magic. And there he is, he's getting invisible. There's Hush, he's getting invisible. It's going, gone. What adventures Hush had. Because he couldn't be seen, he couldn't be squashed by koalas. Look, he's not squashing by koalas. Sliding down his back. And because he couldn't be seen, he could slide down kangaroos. Because she couldn't be seen, she was safe from snakes, which is why Grandma Poss made her invisible in the first place. Look at the snake. There she is, invisible. One day, quite unexpectedly, Hush said to Grandma, "I want to know what I look like. Could you please make me visible again?" "Of course I can," said Grandma Poss, and she began to look through her magic books. She looked in the book, which looked into that. She looked into magic, and she looked into fat. The magic was tall and the magic was small, but the magic she was looking for wasn't there at all. Grandma Poss looked miserable. "Don't worry, Grandma," said Hush. "I don't mind." But in her heart she did. The night long Grandma Poss thought and thought. The next morning, just before breakfast, she shouted, "It's something to do with food, people food, not possum food, but I can't remember what it was, and I'll try and find it." So later that day, she left the bush where they'd been to find what it was that made Hush could be seen. They ate Anzac biscuits in Adelaide, and Mornay and Minties in Melbourne, steak and salad in Sydney, and pumpkin scones in Brisbane. Hush remained invisible. "Don't lose heart," said Grandma Poss. "Let's see what we can find in Darwin." In the far north of Australia, there they found Vegemite sandwich. Grandma Poss, when her claws crossed her feet, Hush breathed deeply and began to eat. A tail, shouted both Possum at once, for there it was, her brand new visible tail. Look, she's starting to be seen. Was it because what would they eat? They ate Vegemite sandwiches. Later on at the beach in Perth, they ate a piece of pavlova. Hush's legs appeared. So did her body. "You look wonderful, precious Possum," said Grandma Poss. Next step Tasmania, and over the sea they went. There she is. She's in her boat. It's her tail. The books. In Hobart, late one night in the kitchens of the casinos, they saw a lamington on the plate. Hush closed her eyes and nibbled, and Grandma Poss breathed and waited. It's worked, she cried. And she was right. Grandma Poss from head to tail. Grandma Poss hugged Hush, and they could both dance. Here we go, round the lamington plate till early in the morning. From that time onwards, Hush was visible. But once a year on her birthday, she and Grandma Poss ate a Vegemite sandwich and a piece of pavlova and a lamington, just to be sure that Hush stayed visible forever. And she did. The end. It's the end of the story.